Sings. Plus, Be Cool Cedric the Entertainer. And headlines. Your local news is next.
27 News Night Beat is just seconds away. Our high temperature today made it up to 43 degrees. That's 7 degrees below normal. And we're getting cold right now. It's down to 30. 27 News Night Beat starts now.
From 27 News, live from the capital of Kansas, this is 27 News Night Beat.
Topeka voters have spoken on the issue of a gay discrimination ordinance. Good evening, I'm Amy Lee.
And I'm Nate Hill. Thanks for joining us tonight. A higher than expected voter turnout in Shawnee County, with 36% of registered voters casting their ballots in the primary today. The big question answered: Topeka's gay discrimination ordinance will remain on the law books. 14,285 voted to not repeal the ordinance the City Council passed last year. 12,795 voted to remove it. Again, that means the ordinance that prevents the city from discriminating based on sexual orientation when hiring someone will remain in the city's law book.
Those watching this vote closely gathered at several different locations tonight to wait for the results. 27's Don Champion was with the no vote supporters. Don, what was it like there tonight?
Amy, it was a very emotional night for the organizers and supporters of the Vote No campaign. A press release just issued by the National Gay and Lesbian Task Force, and I quote here, says, Reverend Fred Phelps defeated in his hometown. Tonight, organizers of the Vote No campaign shared that sentiment.
Our community today decided to say no to bullies. No more bullying in Topeka. We are all equal, right?
Yeah! I want to thank Topeka today. I'm very proud of Topeka. We were able to stand up today and say that the image that the nation has of us is not who we are. We're fair-minded, warm-hearted people, and we care about all of our citizens.
And when the results of the election were announced, there were plenty of tears in the crowd and there were shouts. Organizers said it took a lot of planning and organizing to get to tonight. And Amy, the group says they have a lot of work ahead of them with the general election right around the corner. And of course, that's when Kansans will decide on a marriage amendment to the Constitution. Back to you.
Don, thank you for that update tonight.
27 Sarah Gussie went to 2 watch parties tonight for those who wanted Topeka to vote yes on the ballot. Sarah, what's their reaction tonight?
Well, Nate, the reaction is it's not over yet. In fact, I went to 2 homes, including the home of the Reverend Fred Phelps. The Phelps family members are known for their outspoken anti-gay protests along Topeka streets. They pushed for the petition that put the gay discrimination question on the ballot. Reverend Phelps sat with his grandchildren and great-grandchildren to watch the vote totals come in. In the room was J.L. Phelps. She ran against gay rights advocate Tiffany Muller in the Topeka City Council District 9 race. Now, I also went to a watch party organized by a group called the Truth in Love Outreach. Hal Smith says homosexuals should not be a protected class. Both Smith and Phelps say this is not the end of the push to keep homosexuals from gaining civil rights in Topeka.
We'll just keep educating. I mean, our job is to educate. And that ballot became very confusing because they would call up and say, you don't want to discriminate, do you? No. Well, then you need to vote no.
That the purpose that we have behind all this is to preach. This matter needs to be preached about. These people are going to hell. I mean, it's not okay to be gay. I mean, that lifestyle will destroy your life and damn your soul and doom the nation. So we're not going to let it go unchallenged.
Now, Phelps says he plans to fight any ordinance that would protect gay rights, saying he and his family would be on the picket lines the very next day if it happens in the future. He does say, at the very least, all the national media attention helped shed some more light on his cause to be against gay rights.
Okay, thanks a lot, Sarah.
Serving as our political analyst, as always, for the evening is Dr. Bob Beatty from Washburn University. Dr. Beatty will be with us throughout this newscast. First of all, on the gay discrimination question, one of the biggest votes Topekans have ever seen. Were you surprised by these results?
No question. Amy, in 1988, Kirk Gibson hit a home run in the World Series, and Vin Scully said, I can't believe what I just saw. When I saw the results for this ballot, that were my thoughts. I was surprised, and I was, frankly, shocked. Very few people predicted this, and plus the margin, 53% to 47%. Fairly wide margin. I think there's a lot of very surprised people in Topeka, and yes, the United States tonight.
Do you think this was about the vote itself or more personal as we just came out from seeing the Reverend Fred Phelps and his defeat tonight?
It's going to take us a while to really look at this, but I really think an important factor was the national attention. A lot of Topekans saying, we don't want to be defined by this. We want to send a message to all of the United States.
And apparently they did. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you in just a few moments, Dr. Beatty. A ballot machine was stolen tonight from a polling center. The Precinct 7 vote totaling device was taken from Topeka Lutheran School at 7th and Roosevelt. It looked like this one. The Shawnee County Election Office